At one of Tokyo's oldest and grandest Buddhist temples, the monks are praying before a great elephant tusk, brought out once a year for this occasion. Sitting nearby are the leading figures in Tokyo's ivory industry. One by one, they get up to make their own prayers, to thank the elephants for their sacrifice. It may sound like a contradiction, but these people say they are conservationists and that Japan is a model of how to use ivory sustainably. Japan's ivory traders don't like journalists. Mr. Kitagawa and Mr. Okuma have agreed to meet me reluctantly. On the table, one of Mr. Okuma's tusks, bought legally in a CITES auction. He wants more auctions so he can replenish his stocks.
だから今アフリカに全土に約50万トンのゾウがいるというような推定されてますよね。はい、そのうち2から 3% が死んでいくと、やっぱり40トン50トンの牙が毎年退化していってるわけですよ、原産国で。
But there is something very strange about Japan's ivory industry. It is the only place in the world where legally registered stocks are going up. Last year, more than 2,000 tusks were registered with the government. So where are they coming from?
そのタスクはどこから ?2000 タスクたくさん。
じゃあそれにさっきの北原さんが言った2000トンのうちの2000本なんだよ。みんな
のうち中に。
そうそう、みんな相続の財産ですね。
これアンダーグラウンドにあったやつですよ。
みんな
縁の下にあったやつ。
お父さん、
おじいさん、おばあさん持ってて、ぶつけるから足痛いから行っちゃうと。いうものなの。
So according to the government's own statistics, over the last 6 years, more than 8,000 tusks have been legally registered here in Japan. According to the industry and the government, there's nothing surprising about this. It's just part of the vast amount of ivory that was imported into Japan prior to the 1990 ban. Since then, it's been sitting around in people's homes. But how do they know? At this tiny NGO in central Tokyo, Masayuki Sakamoto and his staff have been investigating, and what they've found is worrying.
The ideal circumstances for illegal traders, there is a legal market, can be used as cover, as you said, and very weak legislation system to make it difficult to identify, differentiate the illegal one and legal one. And Japan is just a case.
Mr. Sakamoto's staff telephoned 37 Tokyo ivory dealers, offering to sell a tusk acquired after the 1990 ban. Almost all of them agreed to help, including Mr. Kitagawa. This is a recording of one of his staff.
So he recommends you should say, my father obtained the ivory tusk in Showa era. It means over 25 years ago.
So he's advising her to lie.
Many young Japanese want this country to follow China and outlaw the ivory trade completely. But the government is refusing to budge, sticking to the belief that its deeply flawed system of ivory regulation is working just fine. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News, in Tokyo.